Hey, beautiful people, you are welcome to today's live. Thanks for joining. So, you want to move to Canada, right? There is a new immigration program that you can leverage to move to Canada. Let me see. Okay, just checking that is working. So, drop comments if you're here. Let me be sure everything is fine. So many comments before we started. Thanks for waiting. So many comments. All right, let's give a second for Facebook to send out, or YouTube rather, to send out notifications so people can join us. And you can also share the link yourself, share it with your family and friends so they can get to join us on today's live stream. All right, so it's a live stream. You know how we do it here. We get to interact. You have a chance to ask questions, contribute. All right, and I get to answer your questions right here. So feel free to drop comments in the live chat and I'm going to read them. All right. So welcome, everyone. You're all welcome. I see so many comments. So this is a new immigration program to move to Canada and the requirements are quite low, and that is why I'm bringing it to you, so you know anyone can apply for this if you just meet the requirements. So can you hear me? No one has said anything about the audio. Is it okay? Can you hear me? Let me know. Thanks for joining. I see you all. Love you all. Let me see. Let me make this yeah, so I can see. Okay. Why is it up here? Let me see. Okay. Better. All right, Star Secret, thanks for joining. I appreciate you all. So we're going to be fast today. It's going to be a very fast live stream. All right, so let's just get to it. All right. Okay, sure. I'm audible. Thank you, Star Secret. Thank you for that. So if it's your first time here, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Jackie, and right here I share info to assist you to move abroad, right? So please subscribe to the channel and also turn on the notification bell. So every time I come live, you'll be notified and you get to join us. All right. And also to returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate all the support. Please give the video a thumbs up as you're here. Please hit the like button, all right? Give the video a thumbs up. Please, it helps to support the channel, and also drop a comment as well and share the link with your family and friends so they can get to join us. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So before we go into it, let me share this opportunity with you guys. If you want to earn extra income, you want to make as much as $1,000 every month passively, then you can start a publishing business on Amazon KDP. All right, and the way I do it is that I publish public domain books. So I didn't write the books. You don't need to write any book. You don't need to edit. It's already formatted, edited, and ready to publish on Amazon KDP. So all you need to do is buy these manuscripts from STACKLEE. All right. I have links in the description box to buy your manuscripts, and it comes with free training as well. STACKLEE is going to give you free training to start your Amazon KDP business, and you can also join a KDP group as well. So after buying your manuscripts, you send me an email and I will add it to the KDP group of publishers from around the world. I am the group. Okay, it's always really amazing. So all you need to do, buy your manuscripts, get your free training, and upload your manuscripts on Amazon KDP, and it sells to a global audience. All right, and you get paid every month directly to your bank account. So it's really, really amazing. All right, so check the links in the description, and if you don't know where that is, just send me an email and I will send you the links to buy your pack. Let me drop my email address for you. Just send me an email. You can find the links. Please feel free to do your research about Amazon KDP in case you're new here. I talk about it a lot on my channel, and so many people here, you know, have started their publishing businesses, and you know, it's really amazing. They're getting paid and everything. It's really going great. All right, so you can send me an email. That's my email address on the screen if you need me to send you the links. And also, if you need any of my services, maybe you want me to assist you to review your CV so you can apply for jobs overseas, you can also send me an email for that. Or you want to talk to me over a call, you can send me an email for that as well. I also have all the links in the description box, you know, for my services. If you want me to assist you to apply for a visa, I can do that for you as well. All right, so do send me an email if you don't know where the description box is. All right, okay, so Canada, right? This is a new program that was announced, okay, just to make more avenues, create more avenues to attract foreign workers into Canada. All right. and this one is for rural communities. Okay, let me just share my screen with you to show you a little bit of what we're talking about. I always love to share my screen, so let me just do that real quick. All right, so this was announced, the IRCC, that is Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, introduced 2 new immigration pilots, right, for rural and French minority communities. So there are 2 of them, and they've announced this. So in the press conference, they announced these 2 separate programs. There are 2 of them, all right, and they said it's going to transition to a permanent program. All right, so if you want to if you're looking at permanent residency for Canada, then these are 2 programs that you can actually take advantage of. All right, so one is actually for people that can speak French, and I know people here speak French as well, but not so many. So we're just going to talk about the other one that is for everyone. All right, but there's one for French as well. Maybe I'll touch on that one a little bit depending on the time that we have. All right, so the IRCC explained that this decision to introduce these 2 new pilot programs will help attract and retain skilled foreign workers in rural and francophone minority communities, contributing to their economic and linguistic vitality. All right, so both of these programs are currently on pace to launch later this year. All right, it's just been announced. They've not said exactly when it's going to launch, but I do believe that it could be like August, because of the existing rural and northern immigration pilot is going to come to an end this July. So I'm thinking that immediately after this one comes to an end, they're going to start the other 2. That's what I'm just thinking, but they're going to announce that later. All right, so let me just give you details about this so you can prepare, for it. All right, because it's just like maybe a month away, depending on when they decide to start. So just be ready. So once it opens up, you can be one of the people first to apply. All right. Okay, so let me see what details I can share here. Okay, the first one is called Rural Community Immigration Pilot, right? So according to IRCC, this one is a way to ensure that rural communities are able to access programs that address labor shortages and help local businesses find the workers that they need. All right, so all these there are some communities in Canada that foreign workers don't usually go to, and these communities came together to say, look, we also need workers, right? There's labor shortage, we need workers, the employers here need workers, so they've come up with these programs to attract foreign workers to those particular communities. So I'm going to be mentioning the communities as we go, as I give you details. So let's read it from the beginning, shall we? Canada announces new immigration pilots to support rural and francophone minority communities and will create a permanent program. All right. So if you can see the screen, let's see. The rural community immigration pilots will launch in the fall of 2024. All right. So it is going to launch later this year, and modeled on the success of the RNIP, that is a Rural and Northern Immigration Program. I've talked about this program on my channel. Like, I did several videos about it, the communities you can go to, where to get jobs and things like that. And I'm going to be doing the same thing in this video, right? I'm going to show you where to get jobs and everything. Just stay with me. We are going to get a lot of info right here in this video, so please just give the video a thumbs up. All right, just give the video a like if you're liking it already. If you're finding value, please hit the like button. It helps the channel a great deal. Thank you for the support. So the pilot will focus on increasing the number of French-speaking newcomers settling in Francophone minority communities outside of Quebec, and will help ensure the economic development of Francophone minority communities while also helping to restore and increase their demographic weight. So that is for the second one. All right. The first one I said was the rural what was it called? Rural community pilots, something like that. All right. So this is the second one, the one for the francophone countries. Okay. So it will open, IRCC will open the community application process this spring to select communities who will participate in the pilot, and will share more details in the coming months. So I'm sure they must have done this bit already. That is to get the communities that will be part of this program. I'm sure they must have done that bit already. So let's see some more info about this. Quick facts. Let's look at this quick facts. As of 31st December 2023, 4,595 newcomers received permanent residence through the RNIP, helping address labor shortages in key sectors such as healthcare, accommodation and food services, retail, manufacturing, scientific and technical services, right? And on February 21st, 2024, IRCC extended the deadline for current RNIP communities to recommend candidates for permanent residence until July 31st. That is what I said. It's going to like end this month, at the end of this month. So I'm guessing when this one ends, the next one is going to kick off, right? So that's really cool. And on October 31st, 2023, IRCC released an immigration system for Canada's future. I did that on this channel. If you're old here, right, I'm sure you know all these things, because every step of the way, I usually do videos to update you guys on what is going on in Canada, because Canada immigration is like super, super complex. Like, you really need to take time to understand what is going on, because different provinces have different things going on. Apart from the federal programs that they have, different provinces have theirs as well. All right, so yeah, let's see details, just to guide you, just to give you an idea of what the rural community program is going to be like. Where is it? Okay, it's not that one. Let me see. The rural community immigration pilot. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Sandra has put it in the live chat. Rural community immigration pilots, right? So let me just give you an idea of what to expect based on the rural and what's it called, the RNIP, right? Based on that one, let me just show you what to expect for the new one, even though it may not be like exact same thing. But let's look at it. Okay, so yeah. So eligibility requirements for the RNIP is what you're seeing right now on the screen, right? So to be eligible for this program, you must meet the minimum requirements outlined below. Intend to live in the community. So the community that is going to be accepting you, you must intend to actually live in that community. You're going to be restricted to live and work in that community for a certain number of years before you can think of moving to another part of Canada. And this is because that community is actually the one inviting you to come, right? They're the ones sponsoring your visa, so to speak. Okay, they're going to nominate you to apply for your permanent residency. So obviously they can't be the ones to do the work for you and then you now go to another community to settle, right? They're the ones welcoming you. So you must intend to actually settle in that community. All right. And then work experience. If you graduated from a Canadian public post-secondary institution in the community, you may be exempt from the work experience requirements, but I'm sure most people, if not everybody, would not have had any post-secondary education in any of these communities. But if you have, good for you. So you don't have any work experience requirements. But if you're an international student, right, you will need to have work experience of at least 1 year of full-time experience within the last 3 years, right? And it can be full-time or part-time, right? And the occupation must be in the National Occupational Classification, right? It must be there. And they've not said exactly which one. So it's like open to any occupation that is on the NOC, all right? And then you have performed the actions in the lead statement of the NOC. All these are links. You can, if you're old here, you know all of this, but I'm going to drop the link in the description box, right? So you can see it later. And you have performed a substantial number of the main duties of the NOC, including all of the essential ones. And your work experience must be from paid work, voluntary work, or unpaid internship. Does not count here. It must be paid work that you're using as your work experience to apply for this, right? And you worked overseas or in Canada as long as you were legally authorized to work in Canada as a temporary resident, right? So for more information on NOC, you can click here to see that. I'll drop the link, so you're going to be seeing that, all right? And an important thing about the pathway is that you may be required to have a job offer first in the community that you want to move to. Okay, so let me show you some of the communities that are part of the RNIC, or RNIP rather, so we can see. Let me show you that. Let's get there to see those ones. But like I said, right, they've not like given all the information for this rural community immigration pilot yet, but these are the ones for the existing RNIP, right? Let me make this bigger. So you can see North Bay in Ontario, Moose Jaw in Saskatchewan. So there are about 4 communities here in Ontario alone: North Bay, Sudbury, Thunder Bay, and Timmins, right? And then for Saskatchewan, we have only Moose Jaw. And then for British Columbia, there's Vernon and West Kootenay. And we also have in Brandon, Manitoba, and Claresholm in Alberta as well. All right. So this is really amazing. So what you need to do is that if you're interested in moving to any of these communities, what you need to do is to get jobs in these communities, right? That is something you really need to look out for, getting jobs in these communities. If I were you, I would explore several of them. All right. And where to find jobs in these communities, you can either go to the websites for these provinces. Ontario has their website for jobs. Saskatchewan has theirs as well. British Columbia has theirs. I think I've done a video about the job board in Saskatchewan. Yeah, I've done for Saskatchewan. I'm very sure about that. So you can just go to that website and then look for the ones that are in Moose Jaw. All right. Or you can just check in. Let me show you guys. Let me share my screen. You can just check for jobs that are on the Canadian Job Bank and search. Okay, you can just search for the particular community, the jobs that are in that community, right? So let's just try a search here right now. So this is like the entire Canada and whatnot, right? So you can see so many jobs here, but let's just search. Where is search? Okay, let's search here. Let's see Moose Jaw. Yeah. So jobs in Moose Jaw have come up. Yeah. It's still showing me some that are not in Moose Jaw. I can see Alberta here, but Ontario. Why is it not showing me Moose Jaw only? Let's do that again. Moose Jaw. Yeah. Let's do the search again. Search. Okay, yeah. So it's now out. So this is a Moose Jaw now. So we have 249 jobs have come up. So you can see these jobs that are in Moose Jaw. So you can apply for these ones, right? And this is administrative assistant, sales assistant. And yeah, I already did the page already is showing the jobs that are available to foreign workers, all right? People that are outside of Canada. These are the ones that are outside of Canada. And when you click on any of them, you can even see more info to be sure that it's open to those outside. Okay, this particular one is not open. That's what I wanted to show you guys. So the ones that are not open, you're going to see this red sign here. So you can know that one is for people that are already in Canada only. So you have to check for the ones that are for people outside and apply for only those ones. All right. So this is one of the things you really need to be checking when you're applying for jobs. So you don't, spend time applying for jobs that are not available to people that are outside of Canada. So you don't get tired, you just do only those that are open. So you can see we've opened like 5 now, and they're not open to foreigners, people outside of Canada rather. So that's something you really have to go through when you want to apply, because this website is for people, is for jobs in Canada and jobs that are outside of Canada. Let me see one that really looks like something that will be hiring from overseas. Let me look for a role like that. Let's see this one. Yeah, so this one is for people that are outside of Canada. So this is, you can see it's different. This has a world, icon here, and you can see the employer accepts applications from Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada, other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit, right? So that one is open to everyone. So just to give you an idea of how to get this done when you want to apply for jobs, don't really spend time on the ones that are not open to foreigners, all right? So that's just how to do the search. So this is for one community only. So yeah, this one is also open. Accounting tech is also open to foreign workers as well. So that's very important. So when you just see any opening, just come and check here straight up. Is it open to foreigners, foreign applicants or not? And then you click here to see how to apply. So you're going to see directions on how to apply. So you can apply on Job Bank, or you can apply to this email address, and they've also given instructions of how to apply. So you must include your cover letter and references, attesting experience, and things like that. All right. So it's different for every vacancy. They'll always show like different info right there. Okay. So now we've seen Moose-Jaw. Let me see which other community was there. North Bay in Ontario. Let's get to see jobs in North Bay. All right, so these are North Bay jobs, right? So this community has many jobs on Job Bank as well that you can apply to. So one thing is that all the immigration programs, like almost all, not all, even the ones that don't require job offer, that is point based, you also, when you get a job offer, it gives you more points. So you still have an edge over every other person, because Canada has so many people that want to move, and it's highly competitive, right? So getting a job offer when you want to move to Canada is always super important. It really puts you ahead, if you're in the pool. And then for the rest of the programs, that is compulsory to get a job offer. So this one, I'm certain, right? The odds are really high that a job offer will be compulsory. So start applying for jobs, right? That's the whole purpose of getting this information ahead of time, so you can prepare towards it. So apply for jobs. You can do that on this Job Bank. And I'm going to do another video that will be for jobs only. So I can show you job boards for the different provinces, so you can go there and search for jobs and apply. All right. Okay, so I've just given you guys an idea of how to do this. You've seen how to find the jobs yourself, right? So you can do this for yourself. And this also applies to other immigration programs as well. You can come here to get jobs for any other immigration program, or even if it's not an immigration program, you can just come here, get a job straight up, and apply for your work permit and everything, and just move down to Canada direct. It doesn't have to be through an immigration program. If you're looking for work in Canada, you want to move on a work visa, right? Just come here and get your job. I know many people that have gotten jobs here. I've shared that, on the channel several times. People are really getting jobs from Job Bank, so you can check that out. So you can just Google Job Bank Canada is going to come up. It's always the first thing to come up on Google, so you can just get that done. I'll also try to drop the link in the description box as well, so you can have access to it after now. I'm also going to drop the link to the IRCC announcement for these two immigration pathways, so you can also read through it and get all the information, because I didn't like show everything. I didn't like read everything word for word. So that's something you can do on your own later. My job is just to let you know, right, that it exists. And if you're interested, you can do further research on it and get to prepare towards it and then apply as well. All right. So let me see if you guys have questions. Let me take your questions. Yeah, I love you too, Adebola. Love you, Florence. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you guys don't really have questions. I sent you email. I didn't get a response. Okay, I received so many emails, so you have to wait for me to get to yours. All right, it takes a while to get to reply, but if you're in a hurry, you can if you're in a big hurry, just use the priority DM. It's a paid service, so that you can jump the queue and get a fast response to your email. Okay, so just check out the link in the description to get that done. All right. Liliana, you said I forgot. What did I forget? You said it's a long time I forgot. Liliana, how are you doing? Good to see you today. Belinda, you're welcome. Good to have you here as well. Star Secrets, can I have a personal consultation and guidance from you? Of course you can. Send me an email or use the links in the description to book for that. All right. Sure you can. We can talk. All right, Liliana, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so I think we are kind of done. You guys don't really have questions for me today. And I have shared the opportunity. So I think we can call it a day, right? So don't forget, if you want to start a publishing business, it's like a very good opportunity to make extra income. You can, from this business, save money to even move abroad, right? And it would also help you with your living expenses while abroad and even while you're in your country. Okay, because let's just see this scenario. You're going to be earning in pounds, dollars, euros, okay? And let's say you're living in a country like Nigeria where $1 is 1,600 naira. Let's say you make, even if it's $100 a month and you're living in Nigeria, that is 160,000 naira extra income every month to help you with your living expenses. Okay, so that is just putting it very modest, but you can make as much as $1,000. Okay, so there are three manuscript packs. There is 60, a pack of 60 manuscripts, a pack of 150 manuscripts, and a pack of 300, right? So I did one of 300, so I highly recommend it. But obviously you can do what you can afford. Any one of them you do, it's still okay. There's always opportunities for you to upgrade to the higher packs. But whatever you do, if you want to start, please just start. Because I get the email, a lot of people say, can I start with 60? Will I make money with 60? Yes, you will. I mean, even if you have, like, someone published only two books, like two books, and she's already, like, had two books sold, right? So you can start with whatever you want to start with, but it all depends on how much you want to make, right? So you want to make a lot, like $1,000 a month, then obviously go for the pack of 300. And it's forever, so to speak. Like, as long as Amazon is in business, Amazon is like the biggest e-commerce platform, so you know that it's gonna, like, last. Okay. So your one book, let's say one manuscript that you're buying is going to sell 1 million copies, 100 million copies, just from that one that you bought. So you can just see the potential of what you stand to gain by starting this business. It's really amazing. So I highly recommend it. So check out the links in the description box to buy your packs or send me an email, and also do further research. If you have other questions about it, you can still do your research. It's a global business. People are doing it from all around the world. All right. So it's something you can do as well if you're interested in passive income, something you can do on the side and make money every month. Okay. Netside, thanks for joining. If you're just joining, please watch from the beginning. We are kind of done. I've shared everything already, so just watch from the beginning to get all the info. All right, so this is where we're going to stop for today. Let's meet again tomorrow. All right.